Chevy loves the snow. He's here. First snow of the season.
Now we have to walk through and winterize the garden.
Let's go. Hi, Chevy. Bentley's coat is falling off.
So tight.
I know, he gained weight.
I'm actually amazed how tight it is. The vet was like, don't let anyone tell you that he's super skinny. He said that Benny's in perfect shape. Unlike this guy.
Fatso.
We've had him on a diet forever, and somehow he doesn't really lose weight.
Ready? Go.
First, I just want to walk you through the garden and just show you how to winterize it and certain steps that I want to do before we really stop for the winter. These things are beautiful, but they will rot with the cold and the wet. So we're going to put that in the garage. Something I did already is every ceramic pot I flipped over or tilted so that they don't expand and crack. And don't try to pick them up once they've been frozen to the ground, because that's another way that you'll crack the ceramic pots. These we should take down too. Put them in the garage. Put this down. Over here we changed our minds on where to put the garden bed. It just didn't get enough sun, so we moved it up there. And all the soil that's gonna go in there is still sitting here. I just don't have the energy to do it at the moment, so I've covered it with tarp. And it should be pretty frozen in place until I need it in the spring. And then again, all the pots are tilted over.
There's still a tomato on it.
That should do it. Good for now. Probably throw it under a tarp.
What's next?
Next is gotta take care of the girls because I'm gonna be away for a little bit. So yesterday I put a bunch of water in their tank, and then I have to fill up their food. Gotta go check on the girls. I have to fill up their feed before I go, and actually move their feed inside the coop because chipmunks kept going outside and they would just take as much as they wanted before winter. So it's inside, and when the automatic door closes, the chipmunks can no longer access the food. Hey, Sonny. Not sure how well you see it, but over here I brought the food inside. Because chipmunks get at it when it's outside, and they pretty much have a free-for-all all day. So I brought it inside, and when the run chicken automatic door closes, they can no longer grab at the food and empty it out. And it empties out pretty quickly when they have access to it. So I need to fill this up. So I'll plop this outside real quick. We also have 3 eggs. Can you see it?
Where are they?
There we go. Here we have the eggs. They don't really use their laying box that much. They're definitely liking this corner. And you have to grab them pretty quick because when it's this cold and they freeze, they'll crack open and then you can't really eat them. It wouldn't be sanitary.
The girls are liking the snow on my boot.
So I do have it always plugged in. I have the chick cozy plugged in. And this is very low maintenance. All I do really is dust off the top so nothing accumulates on it. And then I keep this away.
Oh, why do you do that?
Just to keep any brush or dust, anything that could catch fire. I don't really want it too close to the chick cozy. But that's good. As long as the nights keep going under 30 degrees, I keep that thing on. So I'll come back with the bin full of food, and then I'm gonna treat them to a whole new case of bedding. Something a little bit more pleasant. And once the, what's it called?
The wood chips?
Feces.
Poop?
Yeah, once the, what is it called though?
The poop.
The bedding isn't in bad shape, but the poop is accumulating a good bit. So I'm just gonna put another clean layer of pine shavings over it. It's a little bit more pleasant for them. And it's also just healthier to keep them out of their own feces. Another thing we gotta take care of is the fish pond today. I've been keeping the food in here. Nice, decently dry spot for it. So don't forget when you have food.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to keep this relatively dry. Usually this string trick does not work for me. So I don't really even try at this point. I also got crumbles because one of you is commenting that your hens like crumbles way more. back up. Now I'm just gonna throw a bunch of this inside the coop and help out their bedding. And then I'm gonna also throw out some of the remainder outside underneath the table so that they have a relatively dry area that's maybe kind of nice for them. This stuff really does, it's very compact in the bag, so when you take it out, a lot of this, it goes a long way. It also really just makes the coop smell way better. Maybe they'll sleep better. Be more relaxed when they're laying eggs. And you don't have to take it all apart because they'll do that themselves.
Bentley supervising.
Here. The places it needs it most is underneath the roosting bar because that's where all the poop falls. I'm happy with that. I don't know where I put the lock. Really have no idea.
It's okay, I'll find it.
Alright, let's put the rest underneath the tables that I have inside their run. These pots, I don't think I'm going to tilt over. They are plastic, but I'm not sure I'm going to take that gamble.
Okay, I'm ready.
You could see the chipmunks where they come in and out of. It's all around, and they fit through the spikes that I put in the ground. And I don't have hardware cloth that deep into the ground to really prevent chipmunks from coming in. So the food, like I said, I put inside, and once the cage closes, they can't get the food anymore. The issue I'm having now really is the water. I mean, this thing is filled to the top, but as you can tell, this is frozen. So I need to get, I had a rubber like dog roll that I need to find. I hope it's in the garage. But pretty much I just open this up, fill up the water bowl every time. So that is something that I need to do daily in the winter. Because I do not have a heat. I have a heater for the pond. How's that? Spoiled birds. So we gotta remember that, Buck. Last thing I wanted to show you is that I got a floating pond de-icer. So I do have a good amount of water flow shooting into the pond. So they have plenty of oxygen, but there I have the de-icer. Hopefully it does its thing. I put it near the deepest part of the pond. The fish actually do seem to be near the heater, so hopefully they feel something. At least I know that if I'm gone for a couple days, they're not going to completely be frozen. Sunny's always the first one to introduce herself. She's like, yeah, water, please. I can't find the rubber one at the moment, so this is just gonna have to do it. It is a pretty sturdy plastic. They're so thirsty. I know people put ping pong balls in there. I've done that. That didn't work at all. And I am hesitant of putting something else with a wire. Anything really with electricity and water kind of sketches me out. You look like you're gonna blossom. Look at that tail, it's not even there. I'll get them some treats. And then my day is done. Also, if you haven't yet, you should really shut off the water inside and outside and let out all the water from your hose too. That should be fine. I'm gonna close that again. And that's shut, and then shut off the water on the inside of the house. Cover all your patio furniture before it snows.